Hello, everybody who is here today. If you are here, you are meant to be here. Thank you so much. And I'm here for you. I'm doing a general and collective reading for the universe. So you are part of the universe. You are the universe, okay? And the universe would not be the same if it wasn't for you. And this message is for you if you are here. So take whatever resonates for you and leave behind what does not resonate for you in particular. But I hope you guys are ready for this message. I know that the divine is about to pour through me, and we're going to see what energy is showing up here for the collective. Whatever it is that you've been going through lately, I wish you well through it all, good and the bad, the ups and the downs. That is what life is all about, the dark and the light, the highs and the lows. So Spirit, thank you so much for bringing everybody who is here, no matter if their energy is high or if their energy is low, no matter if they feeling good or if they're feeling bad, if they're going through a dark phase of their life or a light phase in their life. Thank you for bringing them here. You were destined and supposed to be here. So, Spirit, thank you so much. Prosperity, clarity, and positivity. I call on that for throughout this message. Ground me in your love and your wisdom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude. All right, what's showing up here? Whoa, okay, the check yourself card for this reading is insist. So right now there's something that you may really need to insist on. And this means like standing firm in whatever it is that you actually are trying to achieve or acquire, or whatever it is that you're trying to do here in your life. This card says, when you must insist that you be given the right to speak. Insist on the truth. Insist that people be civil and respectful. Insist on a fair deal. Insist people look at you when they talk to you. Insist on nothing less from yourself. And when polite isn't quite enough and demanding seems over the top, simply, firmly, clearly insist. So yeah, definitely insist that you are treated like the person that you know you're supposed to be treated as. Insist that love is the way of the day. You see what I'm saying? You don't gotta force it, because insisting is not forcing. It's just like, this is where I'm at with this, and this is what I intend to bring about in this situation. It's not through force, and you're also not being passive to the point where it's like people could just do whatever they want to you, right? Because you're just not here for it. You're not going to be here for it. So I feel like somebody's really insisting on making themselves known as an individual, and it's like you're not willing to allow people to force you into things that you don't want to do anymore. It's like you're insisting. This is the energy I'm getting here for my collective, is that you're at this point in life where it's like, I'm taking charge of my life, and I'm going to have it the way that I want it, with or without. You know what I'm saying? It got to be fair. It got to be equal. It has to feel right. So insist that things work out for you, and it will. Insist that people respect you. Insist that people treat you well, and do the same in return. All right, let's get into the basis of this reading. Insist. That's the energy, though. You know, oh no, I insist. Y'all ever hear that? I insist. No, you go first. I insist. You go first. Like, it's like I'm firm. I'm standing on my stance on this, and I'm not budging. I insist. And it's not in a rude way. It's like, I insist. Like, I really desire for this. It's like focusing more on what it is that you desire versus going with what you don't desire. All right, what's showing up here for the collective, Spirit? What's the general message? We got patience. So somebody is showing up very patient here, and this is the energy that I was picking up on with this insistent. It's like, first of all, the universe insists that you be patient so that you can allow things to unfold accordingly. And this could be one of the biggest challenges for us as people. Because look, pride showing up in reverse. Sometimes our ego gets in the way, and it makes us feel like we need to have things just because other people have things, right? Or we need to be moving as fast as other people. Therefore, we are not proud of ourselves when we are not getting the results, or things are not unfolding for us as fast as they might be seeming to unfold for others. But one thing that I learned is that you never know how long somebody has been planting these seeds for the fruit that they are sowing, right? So you can't ever really compare yourself to other people. And even sometimes it's like we can see that somebody else didn't really put too much effort or too much time in something and it unfolds for them fast, right? But that does not mean that you have to rush your experience. You don't have to rush your experience just because something else worked out fast for somebody else. Sometimes, most of the time when things come to you too fast, you're not ready to handle it. Therefore, you might not be able to maintain it. So just know that things are unfolding for you properly, and this time that it's taking for you to get to where it is that you're trying to go is for a good cause. It's making you very prepared and ready. Spirit wants to know that you are really ready for what it is that you're asking for. So be patient. This card says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So you got to accept that everything is happening in divine order, right? And worry is showing up here too. So I'm getting the energy of worrying about the future. So it's like you might just be feeling like you've been waiting for a very long time for this job, this relationship, this new version of yourself to come about, right? But worry is what's getting in the way of your progression here. And the funny thing is that I definitely can relate, because I've been going through the same thing where it's like, okay, God, how much longer are you going to put me through this? How much longer am I going to be in this phase of my life where I don't feel secure, or where I feel like things aren't working out for me? You have to find that security within yourself and know that things are working out for you. Through patience, you got to be patient, right? And do other things to occupy your time. Insist towards yourself that you focus somewhere else other than on worry, because worrying does not change the outcome for the better. If anything, worrying is only going to make the situation worse for you. So keep yourself occupied is what I'm hearing right now. Keep yourself busy doing things that fill you up, that can give you a sense of relief. You know, doing your work, working out, maybe studying extra, helping people, being there for one another, being there for somebody, talking to somebody that you love, care about, you know. But this energy of worry is definitely here to help you learn that worrying, it doesn't change the outcome. Worry doesn't change the outcome, at least not for the better. It could change the outcome for you. If you're worrying, it's not saying that something bad is going to happen to you, but it's like clearly you're giving more energy to something good not happening. That's what the energy of worry is. So if you are worrying about something, stop, okay, and have some faith, because I do see faith could be lacking here with this faith card in reverse. You might be waiting so long for something, or you felt like you were waiting so long that you just lost faith. And the thing is that if you've been waiting and worrying, then that's why things are taking so long for you. It's like, all right, as you wait, it's like if you're at the airport, or if you're waiting for a bus, or if you're waiting for your Uber, or if you're waiting for a friend to show up or come. It's like, whatever the case is, whatever it is that you're waiting for, you got to occupy your time doing other things that you love doing, or that bring a sense of love to you. Look, despondence. So I do feel the energy of somebody needing to help somebody. That's the energy I'm getting here with this despondence in reverse. I feel like maybe right now, if you go out and help somebody that's less fortunate, or if you see somebody that's in need, assist them to occupy your time. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting here, is that there could be something that is going to happen in your life that is going to, it's going to be like a ground shaker for some people, where this situation just takes place to kind of make you get up and get out of this place of stagnancy. It's kind of like if you see a baby walking into the street or something, or you see a catastrophe about to happen, and you go and get up and help somebody prevent that from happening to them. That's the vibe that I'm getting for some people. We also got quest in reverse. So I feel like somebody could be having a hard time following their quest, whatever it is that you, whatever path it is that you feel like you're on in life. You might not have faith in that path. You might be focusing on the past. Therefore, the future just ain't looking bright for you, especially if you've been waiting for a long time for something to show up for you. And it's like, you could be dreading the future. Like, I feel like release is needed. Here, release showed up as well. So there's definitely something, a need for you to release the past and look forward to the future with more faithful eyes. Having faith that things will get better for you. That, yeah, this loss, this release, this energy, that was of the past. I see some, it's like the graveyard energy. I feel like somebody could be working a night shift too, the graveyard shift. And it could be an energy of needing to release that and really following your destiny. Destiny is at the bottom of the deck. But I also feel like somebody could have lost someone. Or there's somebody that you really need to release. Somebody that you could still be trying to hold on to. But I feel like you and this person might be going, for some of my people, because this is general and collective. For some of my people, I feel like this could be between a friendship, right? It's like you're waiting for things to turn out better. But y'all might just be going in different directions. And then we got creation. See, once again, creation. Be mindful of what it is that you are focusing on because you are creating that, all right? Your energy and your focus leads to your creation. And if your energy is a worrying type vibe or your focus is on something worrying, then yeah, you might feel like you're not going to persevere, or you may or may not persevere. And it could be because of vanity and trying to get bigger, better, or just show off. It's like a show-offy energy. You don't have to show off for anybody in terms of what it is that you're creating here in life. Make sure that you are creating something that you can look back on and that you will be happy about, right? Something that's going to get you through this tough time. I do see with this perseverance card though, that somebody could have really been through a lot. And it's like throwing in the towel and wanting to give up. But Spirit is saying, no, you were created for a purpose. You were brought here to enjoy this experience as much as possible, even though sometimes it gets really challenging. But it's all about your focus. It's like, are you focusing on things working out for you? Are you ready to release anything that is making you feel dead inside or stunting you from being reborn? That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like time to bury something. It's time to bury that worry and people that make you worry too. It's like, I insist on focusing on the positive, period. I insist, okay? I insist to be more positive. I insist to have faith. I insist to follow my quest, to move along and expect the best. We got the World showing up. Oh my God, I love when this card shows up. The World is a major arcana card. It's the final major arcana card. Out of the major arcana, this is the last one. This is the energy of completion. This is the World showing up for you. It's like here, you got to have faith in the world. And this is the thing too. I feel like some people could have lost faith. Not face. Somebody could have lost, somebody watching this right now. I feel like you're having a hard time showing up the way that you want to in this world, but Spirit is saying, look, the world is here for you. The world is here to support you. As you can see, this angel is holding on to the world. It's like the world is covered. You are protected. You are loved here on this world, on this earth, but you might not have faith in that. You might not be feeling like you're protected. You might also be needing to really just celebrate the world that you live in here. This is the energy I'm getting. If you really want to get your faith up, realize that you have accomplished a lot in this world. There's a lot that you have accomplished. There's a lot that you have created. And this old phase of your life is done. It's time for you to show up and really expand. Because also I'm seeing here with this angel, it's like she looks pregnant with the earth. It's like giving birth to a new world. That's what I feel here. And I feel somebody could be like, it's like you want to give birth. You want it to be a new world. You have a vision for a better world, better life, or that's what you had in the past. But it's like you could be lacking some sort of faith in it happening, but it's being completed right now. Spirit is definitely calibrating this world, and the world is definitely changing, y'all, every day. Just be patient. Spirit is saying be patient, and you're going to see the shift. But I do see, like, I'm feeling a wholeness, like feeling whole in this world. Wow, we got the balance card showing up here. So another major arcana card. This is definitely a major moment for you right now, where it's like you're just feeling a little bit out of balance, and there could be a need for some self-control, for you to be patient, right? Once again, this is the energy of patience here. But this is showing me in reverse that there could be a little impatient, like you just feeling really impatient and it's knocking you off balance. And you got to be mindful of that. You got to be mindful of the energy that you are pouring into this world. Therefore, like monitoring your thoughts, right? Compromise throughout this quest. You got to be willing to compromise. You got to make some sort of compromise here. You can't rush a situation and expect it to be what it is that you really want, right? It's like when you're having a baby, if somebody's giving birth to a baby, yeah, it takes 9 months. You can't rush that. If you try to rush it, then your baby is going to come out underdeveloped. And it's going to be more of a struggle for you. It's going to be more of a challenge for you and that thing. So give it some time. Continue to pour your loving energy into everything that you're doing right now. Stay in tune with your emotions, but also stay grounded as well. And use your emotions to create along your quest. Right? Like if you've been feeling a little imbalanced, maybe writing a song or writing in your journal or creating a story or sharing how you're feeling with somebody in a more balanced way though. Don't get like, try to control yourself, keep yourself under a nice sense of control where you can regain your balance and not dive deeper into this negative energy. Be able to express it, but be able to like be mindful of how you are expressing it, right? We got the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles showing up in reverse. So this is definitely showing me that somebody's money could be a main focus right now. Your health, or even your energy. You might be feeling like you're not supported by certain people. You might be dealing with an earth sign as well. Some of my beautiful collective people watching right now. You might be dealing with somebody who's a little irresponsible in terms of their finances, or just not wanting to support you financially. This person could be, this is the energy of feeling bored too with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Earth. It's like you might be really bored, feeling bored with life or work, whatever it is that you're doing here on this earth. But it's time to release that, or release anybody that got that sort of energy that's in your life where it's like they're not organized, they're very disorganized in the energy. It's like release that. Release people who don't want to be responsible for themselves, right? They want to hold on to you, but it's like, it's not really supportive. It could be knocking you off of your own balance because you're being so supportive of somebody who needs to be let go of, because it's giving a stubborn energy. I'm feeling stubborn vibes with this Knight of Earth showing up in reverse. Then we got the King of Water showing up for you in the future. I feel like this is the experience that you're creating, or the one that you're waiting for. This is like a new love prospect for somebody. Shout out to all of my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this King of Water is just somebody who's very in tune with their emotions. Somebody who is supportive. That's so funny how the Knight of Earth came out first, and then we got the King of Water. So I feel like this is what you're moving towards. In the future, you're moving towards somebody who is more trustworthy and compassionate, and somebody who's willing to understand you. Whereas though this Knight of Earth energy might not have been, and it's like you got to release that person in order to come create this connection with this King of Water vibe. And this could just also be you as well. So I'm getting at this could be you just becoming more compassionate with yourself and handling your emotions through the storm. Because you might be feeling really stormy or cloudy, or like there's a lot to worry about right now. And there's somebody coming into your life with this energy. This could be a father figure as well. Somebody that's there to help you through these emotions, and someone that you can really trust, that you can express yourself to. Somebody that's really devoted to you. That's what I'm seeing here with this King of Water. And this is why at the end of the day, you got to be having that energy for yourself, right? Be more compassionate towards yourself. Wow. The sun jumped out. Look, I told you the sun is coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. And the funny thing is here, especially with this release, once you release the sun, once you release, then you are going to get some sort of achievements. You got to let it out though. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, that's bottled up, that's keeping you restricted, it's time to release it. Or if it's a person, right? I do feel like you might be releasing somebody's sun, but it's going to bring more light into your life. You see the sun that's in this card? It's like right here. The sun is trying to shine through the clouds, but it's so gloomy. It's like I'm seeing somebody has a really cloudy mindset, and it's like the sun is trying to break through to shine on you, to shine, to give you some sort of opportunity for success and achievement. But if you're holding on to the past or these negative thoughts or something that this old version of you or just this low dead vibe is going to, you're not going to be able to see the sun, but the sun is definitely coming out for you. So I'm really excited. And I feel like this is a very warm, welcoming energy where it's like you're rising up, you're elevating, your vibes are elevating, your life is changing, it's expanding. It's like you're flying to new heights. Don't you see those wings? It's like you're ready to go to new heights here with this energy. This is the type of energy that encourages you to go higher. And it says recognition and enthusiasm. So I feel like you can be getting recognized by somebody very soon, and it's going to bring some sort of enthusiasm in your life. When you finally start getting this love, and when you start being a vibrational match to this love right here, the sun comes out. Oh my God, definitely somebody's sun is coming through for you, period. And for all of my men out there, because if you're a man, you're somebody's son. But I see that you're about to bring some sort of achievements out into the world. Your relationships are so grand. I feel like somebody's very successful. That's what it's giving. The vibe of a very successful individual finally getting recognized for the work that they do here on this earth. And you should Hercules, you better get excited about this. This is some very enthusiastic energy here. So I feel like you're going to be feeling, if you're not feeling this yet, you're about to be feeling it very soon in the future, but you got to release this worry still. And whatever it is that you're creating at this point in time is going to be very successful as long as you just stop worrying about it. And get excited about it. Get excited about what it is that you're creating. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 more cards from the Kipper deck and just see what's showing up here for the collective. And then I'm going to go. All right. Spirit, thank you so much for this moment in time. What does the collective need to know? What's some extended messages? What's going on for the collective? What can we be expecting? What can the collective be expecting? What's going on here in the collective energy? Okay, we got 2 flyers. We got the toil and labor. So I feel like this could be a lot of work for somebody. You regaining your faith and showing up in the world, whatever it is that you're doing in this world, I feel like it could require some work. Like, also this patience. I feel like it could be like this job. It's like whatever they're doing, it could be feeling very tedious. This is the energy I'm getting. Whatever it is that you're doing might be feeling tedious, like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. But it's also a lot of work here with this. But it's like you just got to be patient because all this hard work that you're putting in is definitely going to be paid off. Wow. Wealthy man showed up. Somebody's about to be rich. Somebody's going to be very wealthy in the future as long as you continue to be patient and you get enthusiastic about your life and you follow your life's quest. This is also the energy of, like I was saying here, somebody could be needing to release a job that's not paying them enough. And it's like you've been waiting for a raise or whatever for a very long time. It's like, be patient. No, there's other opportunities out there in the world for you. So, take it how it resonates for you. But I do see here with this toil and labor card and this wealthy man energy, I feel like somebody's definitely working their way into a higher status or meeting somebody who is very successful. Somebody's going to recognize you. Somebody with some money is going to really recognize you. Family room showing up here too. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of somebody could be getting married or something like that. But yeah, with the family room, this could also be like a family business, making some room for your family too and your success. Communicating with your family, connecting with your family, with the family room, intimate bonds and connections. That's what I'm seeing. Definitely dad energy too. Somebody's dad could be rich and wealthy. But I do see wealthy man showing up. So this is definitely a good sign though that, yeah. You are either going to be a wealthy man or you are attracting a wealthy man. But let's see what else is showing up here for the collective. Oh, I love this energy. What else for the collective? We got child. Whoa, child. Yeah, so like I was saying, for some people, you have a father figure that's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and you really can trust them. You know that they have your best interest at heart. They love you so much and since you were a child, and they don't want you to worry, especially if you lost them too. So for some of my people, but what I'm seeing here do with this child energy is that you got to be creating from your inner child's perspective. You know how a child has such great energy. That's the vibe that I feel like you're embodying or needing to embody in the future, where it's just like that pure happy vibe where it's like I'm just waiting to see what life has for me. That's what children do. Children don't stress or worry. The child is just like, okay, unless you know you've been through some really traumatic situations, but for the most part, a child, before they go through traumatic life experiences, or before someone does something to them that's really harsh, or before they get hit by the harsh realities of life, they have this powerful vibe where it's just like they're just looking forward to what's next, and they just want to feel good. They want to have fun. As you can see, children, for the most part, they don't sit down. They just always on go. They just want to have fun. They want to get up and do things. So the child energy is definitely giving me a pure vibe. Make sure that your creations are very much pure. Your energy is pure. The same way you would be compassionate to a child, this is what you need to do for yourself and your inner child. Make sure that you are bonding and connecting with your inner child and creating a stronger relationship with your inner child. And the way that you do that is by you could do it through meditation and just talking to yourself and visualizing the younger version of you, whatever age that you could really remember yourself at when you were a child, and talking to yourself and aligning yourself with those thoughts. But I also see that somebody could be having a child in the future too. You might be creating. That's funny though, because it felt over creation, and somebody could be worried about somebody could be worried about having a child or a baby. It's like you might want a baby really bad, and you've been waiting for a while to create this baby, but I see it coming in the future. And then we got false person in reverse. So yeah, definitely I feel like this could be somebody that you think is false. You might be dealing with an energy that might be hard to read, especially with this King of Water. The King of Water is somebody who is very well intended. Like they care a lot, but they don't show it. So it might come off sometimes. They don't show it, like sometimes it's not that obvious in their demeanor, but they do really care. And I feel like here with this false person, you might be feeling like somebody's false, or they're not really real or really loving you, but I feel like it's going to be exposed that this person is really a genuine individual. Main female showing up too. So shout out to all of my women that's watching this right now. This is definitely a message for some of my ladies to be, you know, keeping your eye out and feel yourself through this. Like, is this the person that you really want to have a child with? Or is this somebody that you really feel like you can trust? First of all, trust yourself first, because your intuition is never going to guide you wrong. So when you trust yourself, then you'll know that you're going to make the right decision. And even if you do happen to make a decision that is not really aligned with yourself, you can always choose to make a different decision. And I insist that you do. So I hope y'all resonated with this reading. I really do appreciate y'all so much for coming here. Please give it a thumbs up, because it does help support this channel on another level and get this message out to more people who can really benefit from it. Comment below in the comment section, because I would love to talk to y'all, have a real communication, real community building coming together. And share if you care. Also, if you're really about that life, subscribe. I really would love to have you here as a subscriber. You are so welcome to be here. And until next time, peace, love, and prosperity.